the fastest way to get to $1,000 per day. This is the exact blueprint that I would use starting from scratch if I had the knowledge that I have today. And this is the exact blueprint that I use to start up new stores. So let's get right into it. I started dropshipping a year ago in January 1st. That's why I'm making this video. I'm making this video for my old self. I know that if you're just been watching dropshipping, you've been researching, you haven't taken any action on it. This is a video for you. This is what you should be focused on. This is what you should be doing, and I'm about to break it down for you right here. So step one, we need to do product research. We need to find a product. We need to have a good mindset and develop a dropshipping winning product eye. What that means is you can go and look around at a whole bunch of products, but you have to have a mindset and be active when looking for them. More on that in my last video. I'm gonna link it in the description down below. I did use a paid tool, and I do use a paid tool called Afterlit, but you can do the same exact thing on the Facebook ad library. So check out that video. I go more in depth about that, but I'm just gonna lay down the blueprint for you, and then also make videos about each step of the way in the near future and combine them into one big long video. But without further ado, let's get to step two. Step two is finding an offer. After you found the product, we need to build an offer based on that, on your competitor. More into offer creation, check out Alex Hormozi's $100 million offer. That will give you some good mindset stuff and how to actually go about it, how to frame it, guarantees, buy one, get one, all types of things. That's where you need to figure out. Step number three is we need to find a supplier for that product. That's something that you might even want to do before you make the offer, just so you understand your unit economics, if you can even source it. There are certain products that are being sold on Facebook, TikTok Shop, that are going to be hard for you to source if you don't have the right supplier. So go reverse image search your product, go check it out if it's on AliExpress, maybe even order some samples to see if the product's actually good. And yeah, you need to find a supplier. Whenever you get to a certain threshold of orders, like you're consistently doing 10, 15, 20 orders per day, and you are at that $1,000 per day mark, you're gonna have leverage to get a better supplier. You're gonna have leverage to negotiate with your supplier to get your cost of goods down. And the first part is really the hardest one, but you can still use like CJ Dropshipping. I use CJ Dropshipping, no affiliate link, up until I was at $1,000 per day. I suggest that you reach out to them, to their support team, and ask for a private agent. They'll give you somebody on WhatsApp, and you can contact him directly, send them photos of the product, and if it's not on CJ listed already, they will be able to find it for you. So that they have a good fulfillment system. The orders do take quite a bit sometimes, but it is a great platform to starting out. No hidden fees, no nothing. And I'm vouching for them without even getting paid. So that says a lot, you know? I feel like I should be getting paid for these type of shout outs nowadays. And I'm not just talking about an affiliate link, but it's all good. So we have the product, we have the offer, we have the supplier. Then we need to pretty much the most important thing. Oh no, let me backtrack. We need to build the website now. Website, fast, clean, straight to the point, benefit driven landing page. That's all you need to get to even $10,000 per day at my mark. Don't worry about funnels, don't worry about crazy landing pages. Your product page is good enough. Just make it fast. Speed is like the number one thing when it comes to conversion rate, which people don't talk about. So make sure that your store is fast, the offer is good, people are gonna like it, images are clean, everything looks branded, everything looks legit, testimonials, benefits, it just needs to look clean. Eventually, whenever you get good at website building, you're not going to have to spend too much time on it because you're already going to have a template and you can just reuse it for new products that you're testing. But at the beginning, it's going to be a tedious task, but make sure your website is up to par. You don't want to have like some shit website, launch your product with shit everything. That's what I did at the beginning. It would have saved me so much time if I just like had somebody to talk to or spent more time thinking and building a thesis. But the good thing about what I did was just taking action. So if you have to choose between spending a week on research or launching something that looks really mid, I would just launch it. So build the website. Whenever you lock in your website, you're not going to have to worry about it. And then we go to sourcing the content. At the beginning, this might go against your values, but at the beginning, I always use videos from other creators from TikTok. I never rip my competitors' ads. I do emulate them. I do look at them. I study them. I figure out why they are selling, why it is working for them, but I never directly one-to-one download their video and run it as mine. That is sleazy. I don't think that's a good way of even testing a product. If they're actually pushing volume, they're spending a lot of money on that video, so you're probably going to get shit metrics and nobody. And it's just sleazy stuff. I don't like doing business that way. I think that going on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, finding videos of your product being used, some organic creator just talking about the product, reviewing it, and using that video to compile into your own creatives is what I do at the beginning. If you think that is stealing, if you think that is bad, you might have to invest even more money for testing products, but that's just what it is. That's just how you have to do it. You have to rip content at the beginning. Some people, they even run up ripped content to 10K a day. They run up ripped content to 100K a day, and it is possible in theory. So some people are going to say, you can't scale ripped content. You can definitely scale ripped content, bro. 100%. It's all about your creative. So really study creatives. Figure out why it is working for your competitor, what you can pick apart, what kind of ideas you can put into your concept and then improve upon it and change it up. Maybe change the marketing angle or change the demographic that the advertisement is geared towards. Like, let's just say a certain beauty mascara that another competitor is selling to younger women, like between 18 and 30 years old, right? You can tell that they have a young girl on the video. What you could do is target it towards older women, 35 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus, which exposes you to a completely different demographic that they're not targeting. So that is like a hole in the market. Try to find holes in the market, not necessarily with your product, but with your creatives and your marketing angles. So that is something that a lot of people not talk about. That you can make any product work if you just find a hole in the market, which doesn't have to be the product itself. It could just be the marketing angle. Like, there are brands, like, look at coffee brands. Certain coffee brands are like super pink, geared towards women. Other ones have like a hammer on them, like geared towards men. You can just have the same exact product, but put it out to a different customer demographic. So that is some sauce right there. And find a platform. That's the last step. Find a platform that you want to advertise to. I do Facebook ads only right now. I have tried TikTok. That's the first platform that I ran on. I didn't see success with them. Facebook ads, I think, is the best platform right now. Facebook is king. You want to do other platforms, go ahead. I suggest you do Facebook, and that is pretty much it. You just have to launch the ads, and media buying should be the easiest part of the process. Just CBO it out, put it in an ad set, 5 creatives, day one, figure out a stop loss. I'm going to go deeper into how I actually test my products, so stay tuned for other videos. But if I were to give you some sauce real quick, $50 daily budget when testing, CBO campaign, top 5 countries. You can do US and Canada only, really depends, up to you. I don't really like to run to those niche EU countries. Can't really scale too far in them. If you want to make profit and cash, go for it. It's possible. I think that native language performs the best in those countries, so keep that in mind as well. But $50 CBO, 1 ad set, 5 creatives on day one. Based on that, continue testing new creatives based on the winners and the ads that are getting the most amount of spent on Facebook. Continue improving upon those, launch new concepts, test at least 20, 25, 30 creatives per product. If you hit a stop loss of total loss of around $200 on the product, I suggest you move on to something different. That's what I do. That's what I focus on. So this is the 1K a day speed run, and this is the only time I will probably mention this and actually kind of explain the whole offer. So I am launching a little bit of a coaching program. I have been getting a lot of comments, a lot of DMs on Instagram about this. So since the demand is there for it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. This is not going to be my main form of income. I promise you that. For the offer that I'm doing right now, it's pretty much chump change for the amount of value that you're gonna get. So it's gonna be a link in the description if you wanna know more about it. I'm not gonna try to sell you on it now. And this is probably the only time I'm gonna mention it in this type of form. So I am officially announcing it, that if anybody wants to work one-on-one with me, you can do that with the link in the description. There's gonna be a video explaining the offer, what's gonna happen if you do end up joining up. And yeah, I'm opening 3 spots. So only 3 spots right now to see if I even want to do this type of thing, and more on it in the link in the description. But my life is not going to change if you buy or not. The offer, I think, is really good. It's really competitive, and you don't really need, if you don't want to fast track your progress, there's a bunch of free resources out there. But if you do want somebody to help you one-on-one, somebody you can message, then there's an option for that in the link in the description. So I appreciate you for watching. As you already know the deal, free Telegram with inconsistent voice notes and text notes. All you have to do is DM me Telegram on IG, and ManyChat is gonna send you an automation with the link in there. So let's get active in the Telegram, you know what I mean? You can also maybe DM me on there, and if I have some time, I'll respond to it. DM me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. And yeah, join up the Telegram, because maybe in 2025 I'll get it popping. The whole year of 2024, I've been talking about how I'm gonna get the Telegram doing backflips, and some days it does, some days it doesn't. But I'm gonna end the video now because I'm just being a yapper. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video coming out in a couple days about how I test my products with Facebook ads. So stay tuned for that, and have a wonderful rest of the week. Peace.